one of the subscribers said something very, very funny. And just for him, we're going to release something funny. This is for content purposes only. Guys, please don't buy this. Don't buy this. So we're going to make a quick meme coin just for fun. All right. Create a meme coin. It's going to be called Clinical Depression Coin. That's the stage of the cycle we're in. Clinical Depression Coin. Let me just fix it up. We need an image, chat. Chat, we really need an image. Stressed fat man. Sorry, I'm not fat shaming. Forgive me, yeah? Okay, chat. I'm going to save this real quick and I'm going to upload it. Okay, upload. Here we have it. Oh, I got to connect my wallet. Ticker symbol is CDC. We're going to begin the process and we're going to create this coin. In 3, 2, 1, let's connect. And there you have it. It's created. Check the token. There we are. We're live and direct. Here we are. Some idiot bought the token crack. I don't know why. I told everyone, do not buy that token. I told them, but they don't want to listen. Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. This is your boy Ahmed at Altcoin Era. Make sure to like, subscribe, and most importantly, head over to our private members. Check out my BIO. Bitcoin is currently, for the quarterly, up 3.1%. We have Ethereum, unfortunately, staggering behind in struggle street. And for the quarterly returns, it's down a whopping 20%. Investors around the world have come to a realization that Ethereum might not be doing good this year. It might, but we're still in the first quarter. However, we still have 2 more months. Remember, we're still in early February. So we still have 2 more months to end Q1. What we're going to find out, will Ethereum turn green during Q1? That's the $1 million question. Ethereum was sound money, ladies and gentlemen. It had a great ethos, a very, very simple ethos. It was meant to rival Bitcoin. Very simple. It was ultrasound money and digital oil, where participants can use this asset for the likes of DeFi, NFTs, RWAs, DePIN, DeScience, etc., etc. Along the way, they lost their mantra. Bitcoin kept it very, very simple. Very simple. They're like, hey, we're gold. We're going to rival gold. This is money. This is our job. Everything else is a scam. Ethereum came along and tried to do everything. Now they really, really, really need to get their act together because as of now, it's no longer deflationary. I want to show you something very interesting. Right here, Ethereum during the bear market was actually deflationary. It was actually outperforming gold's deflationary status. And then unfortunately, along the way, participants during the bull market were not using Ethereum as much. And now at the moment, we are inflationary. Can you believe that? Look at the odds. We were doing very, very well in the bear market, and then we ended up doing very, very poorly in a bull market. I really can't make this up. So Ethereum needs to do a few things. If I was Vitalik right now, I would scrap all of these vampire chains. You only need 1 or 2 chains. Simple. Use Base or use whatever you want to use. Or just use Ethereum and scale it to infinity. Just use 1 chain. This is what Vitalik done. Honestly, he gave the biggest lifeline of the entire planet to Solana, to its main competitor. And during the decline of Solana, the whole FTX scandal, everything that was going on, it went down to around 7 cents. It went all the way down to $7. And guess what this guy done? Guess what he done? He actually started bull posting. He started bull posting Solana, its main competitor. Its main competitor right over here, ladies and gentlemen. Right here, he started bull posting. It went all the way down to around $7. Vitalik was the main reason this whole thing changed because of the sentiment. He was literally a bottom signal. Literally. When you're bull posting about your competitor, something's not right here. Let's have a look at the news. We have Powell was in a testimony today and he was in Capitol Hill and he was being interviewed. The testimony is likely to do little to revive BTC's upswing. The consensus is that Powell will uphold his data-dependent approach, reiterating the central bank isn't in any rush to cut interest rates anytime soon and is keen on observing more progress with inflation. ADA went up massively today because of the massive news from Grayscale. ADA is trading higher because of the Grayscale spot ETF applications. This is great news for ADA. I'm a big fan of ADA. Solana, all of these participants, all of these coins this year, ladies and gentlemen, are going to get ETH. ADA, Solana, XRP, HBAR, and many other altcoins will get a ETF. And I promise you, I've been a contrarian all my life. I promise you, altcoins are the new NASDAQ of our generation. This is Eric, and he is an ETF analyst. He's been very, very successful in predicting these ETFs. And this is what he said. I took a look for the filings for spot crypto ETFs. We're putting out relatively high odds of approval across the board, mainly focused on Litecoin, Solana, XRP, and Dogecoin for now. Here is the table with all of the odds. We have Litecoin at 90% probability that the SEC will authorize this. And the final deadline is on October the 2nd, 2025, ladies and gentlemen. Then we have Solana at a whopping 70% on October the 10th, 2025. XRP, 65 chance probability. And then we have Dogecoin, very, very likely to happen by the 18th of October, 2025. So we have extremely likely conditions for Litecoin and Dogecoin as of now. These probabilities could change. Everyone's depressed. Everyone's uber depressed. What do you do, guys? What do you do? Some major news from yesterday. We have Ripple is teaming up with a company to streamline cross-border payments between Portugal and Brazil using Ripple Pay. Number 2, we have ADA. We just spoke about this earlier. They have a new ETF filed with Grayscale. Radium emerged as alt top performer, surging 14.7% in the last 24 hours. Here is a clip from my private members. Check this out. Coins. I gave you an example of Radium. There's few other examples where it will outperform Bitcoin. Okay, I've said this time and time again. I can show you one more time. Compare it to the BTC dominance. You can see what I mean. As long as we continue in this upward trajectory, then your funds are safe from this bloodbath. Ethereum security platform Docera raised $3.25 million in financing led by Greenfield Capital, bringing total funding to $4.75 million. MicroStrategy acquired 7,633 BTC, now holds 46 billion. And finally, European payment client Klarna has finally, after many years, integrated crypto into Klarna. Let's have a look at some of the best performers in the last week. We have BNX at number 1. We also have RPL, and at number 3 we have VVV, and an honorable mention is AI16. I'm still extremely bullish on AI coins. I'm going to continue doing the AI series. I promise you. I don't care if it goes down, left, right. I'm going to continue with the AI series. And finally, we have Y, and it's up 33% for the weekly. The best performing sectors. We had some good bounces here. Look at this. This was capitulation moment right here. Last week, when everyone was scared, when everyone was panic selling, guess what happened? Yeah, I told you, buy the dip. I told you, stay strong, buy the dip. They're going to shake you out. All the bears are coming out of the woodwork. Stay strong, guys. This is not the end. We haven't peaked. I know everyone's talking about left translated cycle. My friends, come close. There ain't no left translated cycle, my friends. Yeah, we're still in a 4-year cycle. It never changed and it won't change now, my friends. The best performing sectors, number 1, gaming. Number 2, AI. And finally, number 3 is L1s. This one's going to be really interesting, to be fair. We've got the liquidation heat map. So let's look at the monthly and let's see where the most viable area where these market makers may take Bitcoin. Here we are. This is the most viable area and is sitting at 109. We have approximately 170 million shorts sitting at this area. Most likely, market makers are going to head to this area. It has the most liquidity. There's major shorts sitting on here. Fear and greed is at 47. Not a good sign. Not a good sign at the moment. Prices are very high, but for us to be at 47 shows that the market is very scared and fearful. There is a lot of uncertainty in the market. In my opinion, I think this cycle is very, very similar to the 2017 cycle. It's a mixture between the 2017 cycle and the 2021 cycle. Bitcoin is doing the exact same thing. As you can see here, we have retracements of 30%, 30%, and we continue to go on higher. We've done the same thing, retracements of 30% again and again and again, and then a deeper retracement just like this one here. It's a mixture between the two, between here and between here. So we've done something like this and we've done something like that, and now we're having another little retracement. The market is so bipolar at the moment. Yeah, so at the moment we have institutional buyers and they are uber bullish. They are extremely bullish. They are in a full-on raging bull market regarding Bitcoin. They love Bitcoin. They absolutely love Bitcoin. However, we got another sector. It's just two sides of the same coin. We have altcoins. And right now, retail, depressed. They're depressed. Majority, like 90%. The other 10% done very well because it's mainly got to do with skill. It's a skill issue, honestly. If you want to get better in crypto, it's just a skill. Yeah, it's just purely a skill, and you can develop this skill and get better and better. You just have to practice and practice and practice. And you have to be a contrarian and be right. So anyway, majority of crypto participants, they're down, they're miserable, they're depressed. And then we have traditional markets. They're ecstatic, happy, elated. They've made a massive 6x, while everyone mid-curved Bitcoin. Everyone just mid-curved Bitcoin. Everyone. They're like, oh, I don't want it. Altcoins are going to outperform, because majority of participants were in the class of 2020 and 2021. So they thought, okay, if Bitcoin goes up, then my altcoin goes up. So that means automatically I don't need to hold Bitcoin. Then they found out, and altcoins are doing lower lows. If you joined my private members, my friend, in the early days, I would have helped you, but hey, it is what it is. Long story short, they must be a catch-up trade. There has to be. There has to be. Just like gold and Bitcoin had a catch-up trade. They must be. Like, surely, like, I'll show you gold. Remember this stage, this period right over here. I'm going to overlay gold with Bitcoin, all right? So I'm going to show you a better chart. As you can see, gold was consolidating around here during the bear market, consolidating, and then finally it broke out. It kept on breaking out, and BTC went downwards. Everyone was surprised, was shocked. BTC actually went downwards and gold kept on breaking out. It wasn't until gold consolidated around this area that Bitcoin broke out. Once gold consolidates just like this area right over here, then boom, Bitcoin will move. 300,000 is the most contrarian view, to be fair. We could peak now. We could actually peak now and head back down, but we've got a whole year. We're just in Q1 and participants are still talking about a left translated cycle. Now, I'm going to give you an example. Honestly, every single bull market has the same kind of stuff. Now, I'm going to show you this right here. As we're going up, we're hearing the bears, all the FUD. And every single cycle is very different. Every cycle is very, very different. This one right over here, we went all the way down. That's it. Everyone thought it was dead and buried. Every bear came out of the woodworks. It's all over. And guess what? We actually made a new higher high. Crazy. You always hear different voices all the time. Different FUD stories, but they all have one thing in common. All of them. The bears lied. The bears, they lied. That's the one thing they all have in common. They all lied. Now, a bear market lasts for 7 to 8 months. The majority were in a bull market. So bears have been lying to you. Of course, there are periods where you have to get out. There are periods where you have to sell. Of course, 110%. Join our private members to find out. There are always times to sell. You can't be in a project forever and ever. You have to take profits. You have to take profits along the way. I'm going to end with this. Ethereum has to bounce. It has to bounce. That's it. Simple as that. The minute this goes up higher, your portfolio will do better. Ethereum is your key. I said this time and time again. Your alts are 1,000,000% correlated to Ethereum rather than BTC. I've showed you before, I can't find it now, but it's highly correlated to the king of alts. Even Solana is correlated to ETH. BTC dominance looks like XRP doing relatively better than majority of them. Dodge, same thing. Tron, same thing. I'm just going to end with Ethereum. We need to go back to the range highs, to this area. Ethereum in Q1, literally, is do or die, lads. It's do or die, point blank, period. We've had a massive capitulation moment. Ethereum now needs to regroup and find a real narrative, a real narrative. Either it's digital gold, either it's a supercomputer. Just make your mind up and stick to it. That's it for now, guys. Make sure to put some W's in the chat. Come on, guys. Blow up the comments. Put some W's in the chat. It helps me. It helps you. It grows the channel. And we can all have a great time. I'm going to come on Twitch as well. I'm going to join Twitch. W's in the chat. And make sure to join our private members. Peace. Yo, chat. What do you reckon? Should I dump? What do you reckon? It's up to you, chat. If you tell me yes in the comment section, I'll just do it. I'll do it right now.